Hi, I managed to sit down to do some drawing and record it. I felt very pleased with myself for being able to do so that day. It was kind of hard to stay on task to complete it, and just it's just a bookmark for myself. It's fan art of Sailor Mercury, civilian name Amy Mizuno, and from what I remember, she was my favorite Sailor Scout. I identified with the most as a kid for being the smart one and for using bubbles as an attack. I really liked bubbles. I recently checked out this really big Sailor Moon hardback manga from the library. It's volume 2 with Mercury on the cover, looking elegant, which is nice. It's also volume 2 because they didn't have the first available. I figured I'd do something nice for what I remember of inner kidhood me, who always wished to consume everything Sailor Moon. It was interesting to remember some of the stuff as I read by matching it to what it reminded me of, the anime, plus my most recent Sailor Moon refresher was a few months ago, maybe, and it was Megami 33 Sailor Moon Abridged. Does any of you remember that? Do you know why it's hard to find now? They used to have their own website, right? And a live action movie they were going to do. Does anyone else remember and know what happened? Or am I getting things totally wrong on that? Anyway, in the manga, Sailor V shows up revealing she's both Sailor Venus and the Moon Princess, and everyone is just like, no, yeah, that makes sense, wow, about it, which was funny and interesting and reminded me of something I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that said that Sailor Venus is actually the leader of the Scouts and is the Moon Princess's official body double as needed, which was actually confirmed in this manga. I only got halfway through, which is really neat. I don't remember that being explored or explained in the anime at all, which means even less now on account of my concussion on top of the years it's been since I watched a bulk of the show. I mean, other than the one time I recall Venus pretending to be Sailor Moon to protect Moon's identity when a villain figured it out and I think went to attack her as a civilian. For some reason, Moon wasn't too enthused about the performance even though it worked. The villain totally fell for the deception, which was the goal, so I think it was a win. I used to cosplay, which can be seen a bit on my other channel and on my Facebook cosplay page. I haven't cosplayed in I think about 3 years or so because of all the things happening I mentioned in my last time-lapse video of Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, but I'm still interested in it, I think. There's group cosplays I can remember wanting to do with friends or just be part of with series like Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, Hyperdimension Neptunia, I think is what it's called, Hamtaro, and of course Sailor Moon. But it's not just slapdash be whomever from the series to see who we get that wanted to do, but more organized themes and niches. If you don't get what I mean, then I'll happily elaborate. See Sailor Moon. This is a wonderful series that has a lot going for it. The titular character and her crew provide cosplay in many forms, suited up / transformed, powered up, mid-transformation upstate with ribbons of light, also princess forms. But there's also civilian outfits for each that isn't just their school uniform, including special outfits from thematic episodes like ice skating clothes, ball gowns, winter wear, swimsuits, and even the clothes they model in the promotional art spreads. There's so much from just them, but then we have the male characters, their transformed or disguised forms, a plethora of different kinds of villains and monsters, and side / one-off characters to cosplay for their unique look, aesthetic, or just because it'd be low stress / low effort to do. I bet it'd be fun one day to do a group cosplay where each of us picked a monster to cosplay as from each season and movies as a way to span across the series in a fun way with cosplay. There's also just cosplaying as the different groups within the series too, and even as the bad guys disguise themselves. Well, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys take care, and make sure to like and subscribe if you like this or any of my other content. It'll help my channel grow and I appreciate it. Bye.